What's going on, YouTube? Back at you again with another video. JC Cowboys Network. You already know what it is. I got a lot of work that I got to do on this YouTube. Great edits, great videos coming y'all way. Y'all already know what it is. We coming with straight fire because y'all deserve it, Cowboys Nation. So next up is JABRIL COX, the linebacker, coverage linebacker out of LSU. So without further ado, Cowboys Nation, let's get it. JABRIL COX, aka Brillo, linebacker, coming in at 6'3" and weighing in at 235 pounds. Another hybrid breeding in the safety's body. Arguably the best coverage linebacker coming out of his draft class. A true chess piece who takes solid angles when attacking the line of scrimmage. Pound for pound, this player is fully capable of putting the clamps on you, meaning lock you up, break on the ball, pick it, and go for a touchdown. We're talking about a guy who was a dual threat quarterback in high school. So he has a full understanding of quarterbacks' tendencies. Committed to North Dakota State and had a lot to do with them boys going off on the street. With a 45-1 record, true athletic bloodlines. Balled with his brother, two-time All-American at North Dakota, who won 3 national championships. And you want to know where they got those athletic skills from? From their father and the mother. A true impact player at North Dakota and transferred to LSU, probably knowing the Tiger would eat a bison any day of the week if it had a chance. And we all know that's true. One of the biggest standouts on the team after losing Joe Burrow in 2020, but still ended up being a semifinalist for the Buckets Award. This is an athlete that can play multiple positions, not 3, but 4. He's probably one of the main reasons why Danny Dimes won't think it's sweet running into the end zone no more. A disruptive player that locks in and gets red hot, that has the ability to give the ball back to Dakota. And I'm not talking North Dakota anymore. I'm talking Dakota Prescott. Let's boogie, Cowboys Nation. JABRIL COX has top-notch ball skills at the linebacker position. A guy that can play will linebacker, strong safety, and big nickel linebacker in certain packages, but it depends on how they want to scheme him. JABRIL COX was a high IQ type of player, a guy that really made a difference on and off the field, and that's all you can ask for in a player. JABRIL is a versatile second-level defender who has great change of direction skills, and he plays his best when he's outside of the box. So mirroring tight ends and running backs is one of his best skill sets. He was a player that played multiple positions in high school, so he's the type of guy that understands what his opponents are trying to do. JABRIL was a guy that grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, and went to Raytown South High School, where he played wide receiver, linebacker, and safety, coming into his junior year to be a dual threat quarterback and also dominated in his senior year. A 4-year starter at basketball and baseball, so this guy is definitely a do-it-all athlete. Going from North Dakota to LSU, he really picked up where he left off at North Dakota, really making an impact even though the team went 5-5 that year at LSU, but losing Joe Burrow and all those boys in 2020 really hurt that team. But he really stepped up and did what he had to do. Some of this player's weaknesses are he can be a liability in the run game, getting washed out of plays and taking bad angles at times. So he's going to have to get stronger and have a better understanding of his run fits so he can take that next step. Being a linebacker that can't stop the run will have you as a spot player, but I believe he's more than that. He's a great coverage guy, but he's going to have to focus if he wants to be an all-around linebacker. Let's just call a spade, because I'm going to keep it honest on this channel. He has a ton of ability, but he is injury prone, and that's one of the main reasons why he fell in the draft. Being injured in high school with a torn ACL, a badly injured shoulder for the LSU Tigers, and being injured in the Vikings game with a torn ACL is definitely a concern. So this is a risk versus reward pick for sure. but hopefully it's more on the reward side. This is a player that came in last year that really had a productive preseason. And with Mike McCarthy, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, he was turning a lot of heads. So being healthy is extremely important for this player. Jabril will be in the linebackers room with Micah Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch, and Damone Clark. This team can make a big impact at the linebacker position because there is a ton of talent there. But JABRIL COX has a chance to come in here and make a statement if he stays healthy and pick up where he left off last year. So I believe that Jabril can come in here and really make an impact for the Dallas Cowboys. His first year got cut short. The preseason he started off so well, but him having that freak injury against the Vikings stopped the whole show for him. But if he can get in here with Dan Quinn, Micah Parsons, and stay focused, make sure that his body is right, he can make a big impact. Whether it be at the will linebacker position, if he's at the strong safety position, he's a freaky athlete that understands quarterbacks' tendencies and he knows where the ball is going. Those type of players really truly make impacts and they get the ball back to your quarterback. And that's all you can ask for from your defender, okay? So make sure y'all keep your eye on JABRIL COX. He is going to be a great player for us and I can't wait to see him this season. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe so y'all can come vibe. You already know what it is. Gone.